fresh baked bread, piled with extra lean, juicy ham. Oven roasted turkey breast, topped with a classic taste of...
Pardon me, would you have any Grey Poupon?
But of course.
You know, growing up in the 90s, I was used to seeing zany commercials like this. And speaking of commercials, it's not too late to get in on my GX2 giveaway contest. Simply watch my previous video here for your chance to win a brand new GX2. The rules are simple. Subscribe to the channel, check out the video, leave a like if you feel inclined, and just leave a comment about your GX2 fishing experiences. If you've never used the GX2, just talk about your fishing experiences in general. I'll then be randomly selecting one of those comments to win the brand new rod and reel. Contest is for U.S. residents only, void where prohibited. Speaking of 90s tropes, I remember something called the clip show. Basically, you'd turn into your favorite television program, and they had rehash things that you already saw. It was actually quite frustrating. I mean, you turn in for a new episode and it's just a rematch of everything you've already seen, and you always felt ripped off. Wait, what are we doing today? Oh. Hang tight. He's on. Not what I was expecting. Slow motion. But a fish is a fish, and when you've had a day as slow as this, bass is a wonderful thing to see. My first of the year. There we go. It wasn't much, but this little smallmouth bass reinvigorated me for the rest of the day. It was nice finally catching some signs of life. It looks like this one is starting to get into spawning, judging by the little split in his tail, so he may be starting to make beds, even though I thought it was a little bit too early for that, but who knows? I'm happy to see you. Have fun, little guy. That's a big fish. That's definitely a fish.
Somebody got you.
Oh, man.
Do you have a net with you? Oh, you
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh. Way he's fighting, that's a cat. No doubt in my mind.
I just seen a
That is a nice channel too.
very nice.
That's the little size too.
Hook him in a whisker.
Ah, looks it.
Yeah, nice size.
Not bad. Not bad. With all the adversity I've been going through with water lately, man, I will take them.
Yep.
Look at that. Right in the whisker.
Yeah, it was in the whisker. Okay. I have a scale if you want.
Just eyeball this one.
Okay.
That's a good, honestly, if he's coming down here to cook them, that's a good size. They start getting bigger than that, then they get more contaminated,
Yes.
then the meat doesn't taste as good.
That's true. Very nice.
Got the skunk off today.
It's always a good thing.
That would be a fish.
Yeah, there you go. Got yourself another one. Awesome.
Let's pull you over here.
Yeah, your bait's working.
That's a cat.
Got a big log coming down. It's going to catch your lines too.
Uh-oh.
I just noticed that when I was watching you.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep. Well, it might catch your lines. Looks like you're over the one there.
Yep.
You need me to net him for you, or are you okay?
Yeah, actually,
Since
you
have
wouldn't
stuff
mind.
over these other lines and all.
Yeah. He's
Got it?
Yep.
All right. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
There you go.
Wow, that's a carp.
Is it?
That is a carp.
Whoop, got you.
Not
There
a
you
bad
go.
one either.
Wow, nice carp. Let me slide over here. Got him?
Yep.
Okay. Beautiful carp.
Wow.
Yeah, that is very nice. That's one of the biggest ones I've seen come out of here.
That's about, yeah, it's par for the course in the river.
Yeah. Oh, that board's going, or that log's going to miss your poles, but it might hit my one I just threw out there. Let's see. Water, and it's like right in line with it. That sucks. Shit. Well, let's see. It's either just going to miss it or it's going to hit it. It's that close.
Let's see.
I don't know how much it extends past the water line here, but it's kind of hit. All right, let's see here.
Yeah, that's about right. About a 7-pound carp.
Yeah.
Get myself all covered in slime. Hoop doop, hoop doop, hoop hoop doop, hoop 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 what? Hoop 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 doop, hoop hoop.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I love the expression, the looks on them. You know, they're going back under there like, I don't know what the hell just happened. I ate, I got pulled out of the water. This big goofy looking thing was sticking cameras in my face, and he let me go. Up. Well, wasn't expecting that. I got punked by something. Oh, man. Oh, no, he's there. He's not moving from a 3/0 circle. Oh. And hopefully I don't get bit on again by anything else. Okay, well, we saved the best for last. I learned something about the rod pod too. Pay attention to the angle. Doesn't like those lateral forces. Holy crap, man. I don't know what this is, but I'm tightening up drag. Way he pulled that though, I'm guessing a cat of some type. Whew. He's taking me for a ride, man. Whatever this thing is. Note to self, no bird watching whenever I'm trying to fish for river monsters. Still don't have an eye on him yet. Look, he's making a run to the bottom. Wow, okay, yeah, this is a feisty cat. No, that's a, holy crap, that's a carp. That's a big carp. Slightly bigger than the one we, oh, he's tied up in my other lines. That's probably what happened. All three lines were tied together. He, whew. Yeah, that explains that. So the rod pod could definitely handle this when you have all three lines wrapped in from one fish. Oh. Okay, got you out. Last of the day, nice and slimy. Oh, be free. That's what you want to see on a trout magnet. Or power bait, that is. We got what we've been looking for, folks. He's a fighter. Oh yeah, that's what we wanted. Look at that. Awesome slow motion. Put up a good fight too. That is a pretty thing. That is a beautiful fish. Oh. That's what we're looking for. You want to kill them humanely, quickly. Don't drop them into your tackle. It was at this very second that I determined that this fish was going to die and be my dinner tonight. So back on to throwing the trout magnet I went. It didn't take me too long to get another bite off the power bait. Then it was starting to dawn on me what was going on. With all the people that were here
and the ease of catching these trout, the lake was obviously stocked recently.
Make sure your GoPro's on when you're taking action shots. Pro tip. Make sure you don't step on your finesse rod. So this is probably about fish 7 or 8 I saw pulled out of here today. Okay. I'm gonna have to measure him, make sure. He should be 7 inches, but that's kind of relieving actually. I can because I got a lot of fish right now.
Luckily, this one ended up being 9 inches, which is 2 inches beyond the 7-inch minimum.
I hope it's the same fish, to be honest. No. Well, maybe. If I get my gear back, that would be awesome. He's a big one, I can tell you that much. We're gonna go real nice and easy this time, because the last one was one ticked off fish. It's casting in the same, yeah, it might be the same one. It might be. Might be. Look at that, man. Okay. Redemption. Oh, you son of a gun. Got him. Oh, okay. And after this one, I'm gonna do the deed. I'm getting out of here, man, before I gorge myself on a trout. Whew.
Of all the fish landed, this one was the largest at 13 inches. I would have cooked him up first, but I did stuff myself on Taco Bell before coming out to this lake, so I'm sticking with the 11-inch fish that I caught first.
Got what we've been looking for. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's got some fight to it. It's a bass. I swear, I pull more bass out of here than... It's a good bass. All right. Well, the mosquito hooks definitely work. Starting to think this is a really good smallmouth haven too.
Thinking back on it, I think I've caught just as many smallmouth bass in this area as I have carp and catfish. So it's a great little multi-species spot. Much of this can be attributed to the rocky beds that support a lot of minnow life, as well as that steep drop-off that invite a variety of species. Now I'm just lingering on this slow motion shot because I can. Because I really like the slow motion shot. And I'm still lingering. Just a little bit more. Okay, that's enough. So I noticed a weird hit earlier on my line. Went to check it out, and sure enough, there was a fish tangled up, as a matter of fact. It was a catfish that took the hook. Then he wrapped himself in the line and just stood there until I checked the line. And somehow I double hit my GoPro, so that's why I don't have any footage, first-person footage of this.
Sorry, he caught me off guard. Didn't have a chance to hit my on button. But yeah, he took the minnow. And then, yeah, go ahead. You're not gonna get me. I think I haven't dealt with you guys before. He took the minnow, then just sat there. Then when I'm pulling him in, he kind of wrapped himself in my line a little bit. I'm like, did I snag him? No. What is going on? You're just a baby. Cute little channel. There we go. Funny thing, speaking of trash fish, whenever we were fishing for carp when I was young, this would be considered trash fish. It wasn't until I was older that I realized how wonderful they are in their own right. And it's a big game fish in other places. So, mandatory slow motion shot incoming.
Slow motion on a tiny channel cat. On the opposite end of the fish intelligence IQ meter, I was about to run into a real whippersnapper.
Catfish or carp? That is the question. You bit that kind of hard. I'm guessing a channel. Well, we'll see. Went right under the other line. She's got a personality and jokes. Catfish or a carp? Haven't spotted it yet. Looks like a carp. That is a carp.
Yeah, that's what's up right there.
Got jokes trying to tangle up my other lines. There we are. Whew. Thank you much. Have a good one, guys. Okay. Out with the pliers for you.
I didn't know it yet, but this little guy managed to bend the wire on my swivel snap and actually threw the swivel right into my thumb. It's still throbbing as I'm editing this video down. Wasn't a bad injury, but enough to remind me that, hey, metal wire in a fish's mouth can be dangerous.
These carp have been fighters this year.
Oh, you mean this one? Yeah, that's fine.
That's what's up, man. Hell yeah. Smells great.
Yeah.
I reviewed this footage several times to make sure that I didn't injure the carp, and actually it dawned on me that that was my blood on him. Goes to show that, given the right circumstances, even a 4-pound carp can put up a fight in or out of the water.
I couldn't resist. Saw him on the rock leaving. I was wrong, by the way. This is I think this is a tree toad. Used to keep these things. That's a male. He's saying for a female, which he'll then mount. And if you're not careful when you're keeping these, they will quite literally keep doing it until they die. They'll stop eating, drinking, everything. So you have to make sure, if you're keeping them, that they're well hydrated. Come on, little guy. I know. No, you're not going to get warts from holding them. Cute little things, though. That's a little distress call. Females don't do that. You turn them upside down or stress them out, they'll just pee on you. Be free. Go ahead. What? No, it doesn't want to go. Unexpected little bonus video. The wrong orientation, but we'll make do. That was fast. Now, what makes this extra tricky, I got about a 5-foot drop off to the water. So it's gonna be careful netting. He's not too big, at least it doesn't feel it. Nope, little channel. Let him wear himself out a bit. I'm getting a lot of them about this size this year. Let him wear himself out a bit. Friend of a friend pulled out a 27-pound channel cat. It's one of the biggest I've seen out of the river. Actually, for the species, that's pretty big. This is not one of them. I'd say about 4 pounds. But pretty fish. In their own way. On cement, I don't have a catch mat. Never really used them with carp. Those fish are so robust. I mean, you have to actively try to hurt them. And there's a greater possibility of them getting hurt from bashing their own head against the rocks whenever you're pulling them in. Okay, buddy. Good one. Probably about 2-3 pounds now that I'm feeling him. Be free. Sounded bigger than what he was. I'll do a extensive breakdown. Oh. Nope. I'll do an extensive breakdown of why I love the GX2. He's bigger. A little bit bigger than feels like another channel. They have a certain pulsing to them. Carp feel the same way in certain conditions, depending on the angle, but usually The carp fights you when it's closer to the surface. Look at that. Oh. Yep, another little channel. Actually, he's smaller. But they hit hard, they fight hard. They eat a lot for their size, I presume. Okay. Once again, mosquito hook does just like its big brother, the 3/0 does. Gets him right in the corner of the mouth. It looks like the center one's gonna catch a stick. Little 1-pounder. These are actually good eating size. I wouldn't eat them out of the river this close to the city. Go up to probably Loch 9 or above. But you don't want to eat them much bigger than this. They get more contaminated, muddier tasting, and meat gets looser. But we're not eating you today, buddy. He's happy to hear it. Oh, Chris. That's right. Down at
Okay, now I caught a bass.
he got the nicer fish today, folks. He got the good one. Oh, I'll give you a hand. Keep him there, keep him there. Don't lose it.
Bingo.
There we go. Guess what? We're doing the slow motion stuff too. That is
There's
nice.
this hanging there too.
Yeah.
Pop that.
This hanging still counts. Largemouth.
Yep.
Cool. Smalley. I think that's what came up earlier. Smalley. Hey, Smalley. Oh, he's barely hooked. Gotcha. We got you. He came up, hit that hard too. Man, got a little piece of flesh that's holding on to that real good. There we go. There we go. Little dink. Pretty color though, man. It's darker than the, see, that's typically the coloration I'd expect from a smallmouth bass.
My wife said it was spawning season and I should stay on the bed. But would I listen? No. Had to go chase the little rubbery fishy looking thing. What's the worst that could happen, I said. Well, now look at me.
Golden color. Very, very pretty. Gonna let you go. Thank you. Be free. Oh, we're double hooked. We're gonna have to do this. This is an interesting predicament. Harry's always complaining that I leave my drags on too tight. Well, there's a reason for that. Okay. So what we got? You don't feel too heavy. That's a 3/0 circle hook the other one's stuck on. Oh man, that's a nice carp. Oh. Yeah, you're not going anywhere this time, pal. So let's get you in, unhooked. Now, wow, you got some girth to you. Here's the predicament. I need to keep you between my legs, otherwise the rod pod's gonna fall over. Oh. I also got boaters knocking the dock around. So, got you here, got you there. So far we're doing pretty well at this. You're out.
Yeah, this carp is about 5, maybe 6 pounds.
Good. You're out. Now let's get you in. How in the world did he get off of that? I do not understand these fish today, man. Wow. Whew. Well, that was fun. And what saves the day? Oh, wow. He wasn't pretty, but he's what I needed. That is a rock bass. Got the skunk off. It's got to be a rock bass, right? Looking at the colorations, the eyes. Very unexpected. A jig head and a worm. He hit like a son of a gun too.
Slow motion. Forced perspective makes the fish look bigger. Wow. As it turns out, a whole thunderstorm was forming right over top of me. And it became an issue. Fortunately, I did catch this one fish.
Got him. Nice gill. Very nice gill. Got the skunk off finally. Oh, that was fast. Props to that dude yesterday. He knew exactly what he was talking about. It's gonna be a little channel. It's gotta be. Yep. Yeah, you'll find a lot of them about this size here, fresh from the farm. What's up, little croaky? He's a pretty one. Okay. Get you off the hook and get you back in. But yeah, we'll see a ton of them, probably this size. I know there's some bigger ones in here. I know there's some locals that throw big ones from the river in here too. Just to hunt them down at night. There we go. Pretty fish. That was a strong hit, and yep, he's on. He's making a run. This is fun. What we got now? Oh, regarding size, it's obviously a channel. He's smaller. Wait, what? Okay. Missaw the whoa, almost lost my pliers there. Hooked onto the net. And circle hook. Got him right underneath. Let him wear himself out a bit. By the way, the croaking sound they make, that is from the bones of their fins and their sockets. Got him out. Yeah, that sound weirds people out, but it's kind of similar to cracking your knuckles. It's not them making a please themselves. Those big blues, large channels, they make quite a lot of noise. Pretty things. You'll get the gentle release because you were patient. Had a bite on that worm too. And to clarify this point, I was using Berkeley trout magnet worms because, oh, thank you, Walmart. You sold me a empty container of dirt. There's not one worm in here. Not one. That is amazing. Good golly. Another little channel about the same size. I would love to see the tank where all these are kept in. As fry, these things are tiny, probably tinier than most minnow. But they do have that little bone structure on them. Oh yeah, he's a tiny one. Technically, I don't even need the net for you. They grow. They grow quick. There we go. Okay. Just release him right in the net. He's ready to go. Whew. Catching them like I catch bluegill. No, you're not running back there. Ran to the same spots. I'm hoping this is one we would have had previous. He's a fighter. channel. Yeah. Like, and do you have another hook in there? No? Okay. That's a first. Usually they get the sides of the mouth. This one, the circle hook went right at his tongue. There we go. Off of him. And these are small enough where I could put my thumb in there without much worry. I'm thinking better of it. He's pretty strong, even at this this size. He said I had enough. Yeah, these bass are still right by the shore. So
New pocket lure.
We're gonna play that game with them. There we go. There we go. That was what we were looking for. That's what I'm usually looking for here. Okay. Yeah, you just hang out there. Got tangled up in the tree when I was pulling them out. That's a pretty largemouth. Yep, confirmed that's a largemouth. Let's get him back in the water. Bless you. Now this is making all the sense in the world to me. So they stalked all these catfish. All these bass are hiding out on the outskirts because the catfish are probably, well, right now they are bigger. Cool. Now things are producing here as they should be. Let's do it again. I don't think I've ever seen a YouTube channel where someone's simultaneously targeting catfish and bass. But oh well. That's what they stock, that's what bites. That's what I'll go for. That went a little bit closer to that. Oh, holy crap. That worked. Went right shy of that structure out there. I stopped it with my hand, bait caster style, because I was worried that I was going to get tangled up in there. Sure enough, he was waiting. Oh, man. Yahoo! Yes. Now that's how this place should be reacting. What a great day. Got him right there. Oh man. He's staring right at it, put it right in front of him. He went. Okay. It's okay, buddy. Oh, no, it's not okay. Oh man. He's barely hooked, but hooked just enough. Okay, let me get that up. Yeah, I didn't tell you to bite. I'm embarrassed for you, okay? Now they're reacting like they should be. That's a pretty fish. Pretty embarrassed fish, too. Oh. Took that for a while. Sorry, thought I had the camera on. I was just watching the line gradually go from one side of the lake to another, and he ended up all the way down where I was fishing for bass. I cast this out in the center of the lake. This might be a bigger one. We'll see. Not really. Just a fighter. Oh, yeah, he's a little bit bigger. Wear him out a little bit. Okay, that's enough time to come in. We'll set that drag to level 2. But yeah, he's the biggest we've seen all day here. That's for sure. Okay, come on in. He's not bad. Look at this lake, not bad at all. Just cracked me up. He didn't hit hard at all. Just took it, then started going on his merry way. Laterally, mind you. Okay. And right in the tongue again, huh?
Biggest fish of the day. Slow motion. Extra time for dramatic effect.
He's like 5'5", and you know, he doesn't even weigh as much as my leg. And so he's like, Bill, you can help me out here. You get one?
Yes, I did. Was wondering about it. Might be the same one. It's the same spot.
So I go up and I tap this big black guy.
Not shaking this time.
He's obviously drunk as skunk. We can't take you home. Our wives would be very upset. Take me home, man. So I said, you gotta get out of the vehicle.
Honestly, I keep using these slow motion shots because it reminds me of those fight scenes in the old Pink Panther movies. Look it up, kids.
Actually, oh, whoa, jeez.
Definitely not a bad one. You got another
Got
one.
this one's much bigger.
Yes, sir.
Felt the way he hit that. No, you're not getting off. You are not getting off. Come on. Come on. You know what? I take that back. He's not really that much bigger, but he's a better fighter. A little bit bigger. I used crankbaits almost exclusively last year. Started getting into jigs this year. I'm like, man, I've been missing out. My buddy, he pulls in like massive muskie, and every fish he catches is just like the biggest that you can find. He's like, dude, jigs, go to jigs.
Slow motion.
Voices then just went deep. Even though it's murky, they can still see us.
They were definitely around this side when we pulled in. Now they
Got one. Wow. Wow. You got to be kidding me.
That's a bluegill.
What kind of monster? Holy crap, man. I've never seen a bluegill that big. That's like Florida level crap right there. Holy crap.
That's a big bluegill.
That's an eater.
That is an eater.
Yeah, you get 2 nice fillets off that bugger.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Nice fish.
I was feeling him. I'm like, that doesn't feel like a bass. It feels like a fighter. But I would not have guessed this.
That is a big bluegill.
This is one of the largest sunfish I've ever caught, and most certainly the biggest bluegill by a considerable amount. The length was just about 10 inches, and I'm judging that based upon my hand size and the video footage that I had, because, you know, it would only be too easy to pull out the measuring device I actually have on site to get an official confirmation. Once again, can we just...
Amazing. Take my gig shoes off at the hotel. Left them on, took them off at the hotel, left my tennis shoes in the car, just didn't switch back. We get those in PA from time to time. Forget what kind of duck that is. Have to look it up. Oh, as I'm doing that, some bass just went topwater after me. I was skimming right at the end. So of course I'm going to keep on casting there. I don't even have a catch net on me. This is going to get real interesting if I catch something worthwhile, that's for sure. Got him. He came back for it. Oh, little one, but an aggressive one. What kind of bass we got here? Looks like a little spotted, actually. There we go. Yep. Don't quite look, well, no, I'm sorry, that's a largemouth. Fish is a fish. He aggressively went after that lure, though. He was a little bit behind it, went top water. Got him. Little channel cat. They will go after lures. Little catfish.
Oh, you caught one?
Yeah.
That catfish.
Yep. Once they start getting off the corn, they start hunting. They'll go after lures. go. Cute little guy.
Tiny slow motion.
Got him. Feels like a channel. Yep, little bass. Ooh. Got him. Didn't get away from this one. Little largy. Haha. Yeah, if you guys would stay on the hook for a photo, that would be awesome. Got the bass. Got the big bass. Oh. He's right there, right in front of me. First bluegill. Pretty little thing. Here goes the bass. Here goes the bass. Here comes the bass. Little guy. You know, hook barely does get into him. Pretty little thing. Little largy. I'm having fun just going to the shore, picking them off. The hook set, they're not hitting it that hard. I guess I'm not pulling it that hard. So I have to work on that. We got him. Kept hitting, not committing. Took a while to find you, buddy. See, even at this size, though, they're pretty strong. No matter how small they are, they'll make that sound. Pretty little fish. Oop. Got him this time. No popping off for you either. There we go. Trying to get the worm he took off. Yep, same one. You can see where I just cut him.
You know what I mean? I'm very fortunate.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? To settle down.
Oh, wow, that was fast.
Oh,
Okay, this was the winning worm.
right off the bat. He was on that like right now. Is he fighting?
Yes, he is, but he's not going to get through that. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Little largemouth.
Yeah. There you go.
Not a big largemouth, but hey, a largemouth be a largemouth.
Now that's nice.
Went right at, okay. Well, this Keller combination wins.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
What have you learned? Look before you bite.
That's right, man.
Don't tell your friends.
Send them all you can.
Yeah, if you got a big bully out there.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
Yet another place where I spotted a green sunfish, not a genuine bluegill.
There we go. Well. Oh.
I swear, I never started dropping this many fish until I started fishing with the GoPro. Dirty white crappie slow motion.
See, that's fast current to the left of me. That's a big bass right there. Wow. And I was worried. Hey Jake, would be nice if you didn't put your net away. So one small move at the end of the day. This is a good one too. Come on, buddy. Keep that hook in you. Oh, you're a pretty one. One of the better ones I've had all year. Bass wise anyway. Oh, okay. Nice smallie. Nice smallie. He's hooked nice and good too. Ah. Oh. Yes, this was why I came down. Honestly, I was hoping and praying for a new species I never caught, but you know what? I will take a much larger variant of what we usually get in Pittsburgh area. That's yeah, that's easily my kind of damage to his gill there on the outer side. Actually got my pinky.
Actually, that protruding bone managed to stab my pinky pretty good. So after that and this, couldn't have a sound up there. I decided to get one of these. Just a simple first aid kit, basic ointments, and bandages. Now it's in my backpack with my tackle. And with fishing, it's a good idea to keep one of these around because it's not a matter of if you're going to need it, it's going to be a matter of when. Now back to the slow motion shot. Big bass slow motion. Yeah, I'm milking this, but it's a really nice bass.
Switched over to my spinning rig. There's a lesson to be learned here. There's a lesson. I don't know what it is yet. I have a bird's nest to get out of that spool before I use it again.
If you use it again.
If I use it again. Okay.
Back we go.
Back we go.
And after a short pop-up rainstorm, Harry found a fish he was targeting too. After missing it several times for issues that rhyme with rag,
Makes you appreciate a spin cast more.
he did this.
I know get skunked today, man.
Small bass?
Yep. Oh yeah, the rebel crab, baby.
Harry's been fighting this thing for 20 minutes. He also did it on a bait caster.
That's a lie.
Here. Told you there's fish down here.
Oh, definitely fish. There's no denying that.
We had to work a lot harder down here than usual.
Oh yeah, no kidding, huh?
Must have been a weekday.
Oh, beautiful. You got jokes too. Comedy included. There we go. Not a bad little dude for the day, huh? Alright, fella, get on.
Why do you keep dropping us like this?
Go the other way. Go the other way. There you go. Now you right there. Under the rock. Hey, I did get skunked.
Got one. Got him. Oh, that's definitive. Yep. He's there. Oh, let's see what we got. Sending that other one out, I saw a quick little jerk. Doesn't feel like it's too big. Little carp maybe. As I'm getting him closer to the surface, he wants to fight more. Yeah, there he is. Up, little channel. Little channel. Little brains, big bellies. Big mouth on this one. All right. Not as little as I thought. Big head. Okay, buddy. Let's get that out of you.
Persistent channel catfishing slow motion.
got one. Feels like a little channel. Little channel. Took some time, but that's the first fish I ever got out of here.
Now, right here is where my hubris got the best of me. And experience teaches me to hold catfish a certain way. Basically, you're holding them right behind um, the dorsal fin and the two side fins. This prevents them from slipping loose and, well, doing what this one is about to do. I assumed that I could hold this 1 pound channel with the strength of my hand. I assumed incorrectly. Right there is where he got me. Don't worry, I have a better angle of it. You can see I'm not really using much strength in my right hand holding them. I'm kind of relaxed. And he took this moment to take that opportunity to get loose. And what happened, when he flipped out, he jammed his dorsal fin right into the base of my left thumb. And unfortunately, he hit an artery. Not bad. It was just a nick, but the blood pressure, in addition to it, being a blood vessel, it did bruise and it did hurt for quite a few minutes. The injury is not serious, contrary to popular belief. Catfish do not have poison on their spines or anything like that. And no, you don't rub their belly against the wound in order to help it to heal. You don't use their urine. You don't use your urine. Just don't use urine. I don't know where these wives' tales come from, but yeah, don't do any of that. In fact, now that we have this opportunity to show you what an open wound looks like, I'm going to break into my little first aid kit and show you exactly what to do in this scenario.
Got one. Got him. That's what we're looking for. Look at that. Aren't you a pretty one? Pretty northern. Whew, pretty heavy northern. Whew. So, let's get a weight on him. What's up, buddy? Thank you for about 8 pounds. Now comes the fun part. Try to keep him off the ground. Got what we were looking for. I think he inhaled that sucker too. Pretty pike.
You know, I've heard rumors about these purple pike for a while now, and my only conclusion is the coloration comes from blood. It could be blood from the fish from previous wounds. It could be blood just oddly surfacing to the top near the scales, or it could be oxidized blood from prey that it's attacked. Honestly, I can't tell. The only thing I can say with any amount of certainty, it is fish blood. So take that as you will. Swoosh.
Bo got one.
Atta girl. I think it's a crappie.
Nope.
Nope.
That's a little largemouth. Live minnow. They can't resist them. Those are some big shiners you got too.
I'm not a big fan of this hook, but ow, son of a bitch.
Hey, we don't come here for the puns.
There we go. He inhaled that. Got one. Oh! Had a bass. He left the minnow. There we go. Came back for it. Holy crap. No, that's a crappie. Holy crap, that's a crappie. So I got my personal best on that last one, then smashed that with this one. Got him. Dude, I keep hammering these big ones, man. Three nice crappie. You guys are lucky it's catch and release here. I will take it before the rain comes.
At this point in time, I've identified this as a pretty large fish. So the big trick here with this more finesse rig is the hook set's already in. He's not going anywhere. I just can't deadlift him out of the water, so I need to make sure I'm getting that net under him in the water. And this advice comes in handy for all you trout fishermen.
It's a 30-pound fish with enough egg weights.
So this big boy ended up being 7 pounds. And if you take a look underneath his anal fin, he has some monofilament coming out of, well, where the sun don't shine. So this is a previous gut hook that has worked itself through. He's passing it along. And honestly, this is the best way to leave a gut hook fish. Cut your line, let the hook dissolve, let them pass it through. They'll survive. And speaking of surviving, this dude, I don't think this was something brought in and stocked. I think he was actually caught at the river at some point in his life and then put into this lake because he's far bigger than 90% of the fish in here.
Come on, take him down. I got $50 on this game.
Oh,
Happy New Year. Until next time, keep on fishing.